Morning all, day 3 of my South Downs way, and I've woken up and it's fresh, properly chilly this morning. Got the down jacket back on, put the hat back on, which I didn't wear in the night because I was nice and toasty, but I've just got out. It's around 7:15, so I've had a bit of a lay-in today, which is a bit result, and whoa, it's cold. Winter is on its way, so I'm going to start to pack up. First things first though, the kettle's going to go on and I'm going to have a coffee and then start thinking about getting on my way. But a bit of a slower pack up today, a bit more of a leisurely one. Just want to ease myself into the day, so still feeling it a little bit after 2 pretty full-on days, both north of 25 miles, so made some good progress, and want to continue that progress, but I'm just going to take it a little bit easier this morning, I think. So I'll catch you in a bit. So there was last night's humble abode. Done me alright. Despite a strong breeze that was being blown across the top of this hill, the tent is very wet, so I'm going to try and dry it the best I can, but there's going to be another stop today, probably for an hour when the sun comes out, just to dry it off again because it's absolutely saturated. I guess that's one of these things we have to deal with, so we'll crack on. So bring you back when I'm on the trail. There we are, all packed up, just flat grass and dry grass, and final scout around. No tent peg, no litter, left it pretty much as I found it. So we're off, and that's the way we're heading. So over halfway, 53 miles done, and let's try and knock out another 25 today and have an easier day on Monday. Let's go. Look at them views though. So that way, that must be Bognor Regis, I think, down there. And you can see the English Channel. It's a bit hazy, but you can see it. The beauty of this walk is, as it's mainly a ridge walk, kind of spin your 180. And again, it's a bit hazy because of the cloud cover, low cloud cover. But again, the view's just gone for miles and miles. Absolutely awesome. So you can see the 3 cows in the barn, half a mile maybe. What a beautiful morning. Oh, that was a tough climb getting out of there. Oh, just had my eye on that bench, and that is just perfect. That is the 9 mile mark this morning, and what a fine bench it is, and a fine view to go with it. Water, some nuts, and air in the socks and air in the feet. What more could you want when you got that kind of view? So that's me up there, soaking in views a couple of minutes ago. Oh, it seems like a couple of minutes ago. More like 10-15, but time flies when you're having fun. There you go, coffee and cake at the local parish church. Perfect. Ah, I'm nearly at the pub. I hope it's open. I've had to work for this one, that's for sure. Well, that was an awesome stop. 17 miles in, the Devil's Dyke pub, and that pint went down very well, much needed. So I'm going to try and aim for Ditchling Beacon, which is about 5.5 miles from here. Time now is, I think, coming up to 4 o'clock, so I've got a good maybe 2.5 hours walking. So should do it easy. Might even get a little bit further on from there, and really kind of break the back of the final day tomorrow. So I think that'll put me on around or slightly over the 75 mile mark. And today's been a good day. So the weather's been again awesome. Had a few aches and pains this morning. Calf was pulling a little bit. I've got blisters on both my left and my right foot, but I've just strapped them up and just cracking on really. So I'm going to do a little water stop in, I think it's called Pycombe, which is in, I think, a couple of miles. Top up. Got about a litre on me at the minute. Just make sure I've got enough for tomorrow, or sorry, for tonight and for tomorrow really. I'll bring you back in a little while. Oh, that was a bit of a tough climb. But again, left and right, the views are stunning. So I think over there, that must be Brighton. Pretty sure it is. See a few kind of like tower blocks. Seems to suggest, I think it probably is. So we're closing in on the end. I'm just coming towards Pycombe, and you can hear the road. That is the A23, which connects London to Brighton, and just come up to this footbridge and we'll get over it. I'm at Pycombe Church, and there's a room with it. There's a water tap around here somewhere. I've seen the sign outside, I can't find it as yet. Says it there. Says there's a tap. I can't find the bloody thing. Faith in human nature is restored. So I couldn't find the tap anywhere in the church. I'm guessing it probably, a bit of hindsight, maybe indoors now, or inside the church. But there was a elderly couple with their granddaughter. Collecting conkers, believe it or not, and they lived opposite the church, and they saw a man in need, and they were very kind to kind of fill my water bottles up, which was brilliant. So I'm now fully laden, got around 2.5 litres, so that should see me through tonight and tomorrow morning. So time now is around 5ish. Should probably walk for maybe an hour or so, and then look for somewhere to pitch. So I'll probably bring you back when I'm setting up. So I've tapped out Ditchling Beacon. Time now is around 6ish, and I found somewhere flattish, which is where I'm going to call home. Looks like it's on a bit of a path, but it's not the main path, so I would imagine the traffic through it is pretty light. So by the time I'm gone in the morning, and it's a Monday, I think we should be alright. So I'll bring you back when I'm set up. So the tent's set up for the night. It's not the best pitch in the world because it's pretty uneven. The main sleeping area is fairly flat, but that's my view. Not bad at all. So the tent's still soaking wet, so I'm going to give it a bit of a breather, let it air out, and while that's doing that, I'm going to get some food on. Well, it's that time. It's about 9ish, something like that, 9:15. Time to turn in. It's been another great day. 23 miles covered. Not without its kind of like trials and tribulations, because my feet are killing. Pulled my calf a little bit. I think I did that on the first day on one of the big ascents, but don't want to complain because it's been wonderful. I think the views along that main ridge line have just been spectacular, and apart from the aches and pains, I've loved every minute. It is a really underrated trail, the South Downs Way, so if you haven't done it, definitely get it on your bucket list because it's well worth doing. So I've had some food, had a couple of hot drinks. I'm just chilling now, and I'll soon be turning the lights off to recharge the batteries to go again. So tomorrow's the final push, 26 to do tomorrow, and looking forward to it. Looking forward to getting home as well, so having the comforts of my own bed and a nice cup of tea. And on that note, I'll say goodnight, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.